Hello everyone, I'm Topan Samudra from Tourism Business Study Program Gajah Mada University from English Class D. I will give you some information from my field study in Kauman village. Okay, firstly, I will give you some short description about this village. This village is located at the southern side of 0 kilometer point of Yogyakarta city and located in the western side of Keraton Yogyakarta and Northern Square. Kauman had been the important place for Muhammadiyah because in this village, Muhammadiyah was founded and developed by Kiai Haji Ahmad Dahlan in 1912. This village had been the witness of Kiai Haji Ahmad Dahlan's struggle to developing Muhammadiyah. No wonder this village has so many cultural and historical assets in it. Just in case you are curious, what is attractive from this village and why is this village so interesting? Well, let's take a look. Here we can see the remnants of the glory of Kauman village in Jogja can still be seen from the magnificent houses that have been inherited until now. In some houses, batik company plaques are still visible on the walls. When we take a look closer, the old houses in Kauman village, Jogja, have a European architectural style that is adapted to the Indonesian climate, or commonly called the Indus house. This cannot be separated from the group of Europeans who were seen as having a higher degree in colonial society. Thus, the style of buildings brought by Europeans was considered more classy and magnificent. Even so, most of the building contractors were Chinese. You can see also the unique acculturation style of Japanese and European culture in these houses architectural. Then Masjid Agung Gede Yogyakarta or Yogyakarta's Gede Kauman Mosque, which was built by Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono I on May 29th, 1773, is a symbol of harmonizing the unique cultural aspect of the Yogyakarta Kingdom, which is full of history and the religiosity of its people. Apart from being a means of worship for the royal family and its people, the mosque, which is also known as the Grand Mosque of the special region of Yogyakarta, was built as a complement to the Islamic Kingdom of Ngayogyakarta Diningrat. Overall, the arrangement and the details of the Gede Kauman Mosque building are very characteristic of Javanese Islamic culture. This characteristic can be seen from the roof of the mosque, which use a traditional Javanese tree-style stacking pattern called Tajuk Lambing Teplok. This pattern means three stages of achieving perfection in human life, namely nature, law, and marifat. At the top end of the roof layer, there is a mustaka in the shape of a cluey leaf. It's a type of breadfruit, meaning privilege for individuals who have achieved perfection in life, and a kodo in the shape of letter alif as a symbol of only one God. The combination of all these symbols contains the meaning of that people who have lived the essence, syariat, ma'rifat, the reliefs will always be close to Allah Almighty. And then Langgar Kidul is a building that witnesses Kiai Haji Ahmad Dahlan's struggle in preaching, namely Langgar Kidul Haji Ahmad Dahlan. The building is located right in front of Kiai Haji Ahmad Dahlan's house. From there, he did many daily activities from interacting to teaching his students. The Langgar was established around 1800 after Kiai Haji Ahmad Dahlan got married. Until now, it is still used for Islamic learning activities. The building has also been designated as a cultural heritage. At the southern side of Masjid Agung, you can see the Nyai Ahmad Dahlan's cemetery. She is a female figure from the descendants of the head of the Ngayogyakarta Hadiningrat Palace. From birth to adulthood, he lived in Kauman village. No wonder the atmosphere around the funeral has a strong Muhammadiyah feel. As is known, Nyai Ahmad Dahlan is known as a female figure from Muhammadiyah circles. Through the organization she founded, Aisyah, she teaches women's equality or women's rights and obligations through the teachings of the holy verses of the Quran and Hadith. She was born in 1872 and died in 1946. Several prominent Muhammadiyah fighters are also buried here. They all took part in the spirit and establishments of Muhammadiyah. The Aisha Mosque is the first woman prayer room was founded by Aisha with hard work in 1922 in Yogyakarta. The establishment of this prayer room is related to Kiai Dahlan's dream of establishing a building specifically for women, not only Aisha members but women in general. The hope is that the existence of the prayer room will facilitate women's worship and activities. This place was also used to accommodate women's aspirations and develop knowledge for women at that time because women at that time did not receive the same education as men. Then Aisha Kindergarten. This building used to be called Verbal Kindergarten, which means early childhood educations. This is where Muhammadiyah's autonomous organization Aisha was formed. This place functioned as the Aisha boarding school building and is still used as a place for women's activities and children's learning in early kindergarten. Then over time, 1964, it changed its name to Muhammadiyah Kindergarten. At the end of the alley before the turn, if you look carefully, you will find a monument surrounded by a small garden. On the monument are the words Shuhada fi Sabilillah, the years 1945 to 1948, and a list of names containing 25 peoples. The monument was erected to commemorate the services of Kauman residents who died while fighting for independence. The fourth Shuhada indicates that the current resident of Kauman consider these fighters martyrs. It means martyrs. In the front yard of Great Mosque, there are the Pejagan building serves a place for soldiers to guard the Kauman Mosque. Not only for resting, this place is also the center of the soldiers' activities. From collecting funds for soldiering activities to holding joint exercises, everything can be done here. And last but not least, the Pakungan serves as a storage place for the Sekaten Gamelan. The gamelan will be played for 7 days before the event here. Since this village has so many historical sites and spots, you can explore it by walking around to see the iconic houses and all of the interesting spots you have never known before. Trust me, you will be amazed by the architecture, authenticity, and the local wisdom in this village still upheld and said so perfectly. And by exploring it, you will find new experiences that you would never find in other places. And in the morning and afternoon, you can see the villagers selling their food, traditional cuisines, and of course, you can do culinary hunting here. It's very interesting because there are so many traditional Japanese food that you can find around this village, such as kicha, keto, nasi liwet, and anything can you taste. I mean, you can taste and you can find your experience by interacting with locals while exploring and doing the culinary hunting is the best experience in this village. It will be great if you bring something to your home from this village, such as batik and handicraft, which you can find at the stores in the village. The batik stores itself is a historical buildings. If you take back time, This village was successful for its batik trade. So it's great if you buy the batik handicraft from this village because it's still the iconic batik products from the early 19th century. And of course, the traditional food. You can buy the traditional food around this village provided by locals and taste it, just feel it, the cultural, moral values in the batik and traditional food. You can taste it and bring it to your home as new experiences. So that's it my explanation guys about what you can do, what you can see, what you can buy in Kauman village. So see you next time and thank you for your attention. Terima kasih, matur nuwun. Have a great, wonderful, nice day. Thank you.